Hello everyone, and welcome back to another tutorial by OD Applications. In this video we'll be continuing on where we left off for the tutorials within the Mac. So we forgot to show you guys how to first close the solution and restart Visual Studio. So first you'll want to go up here to File and click on File and select on Close Solution. And next we can always just click on Close for this, and we'll want to quit our Visual Studio. So now we can see that it has been fully quit, and we can reopen odapps.view.snl with Visual Studio. Great, so the project will start loading up and updating the resources and restoring the package and the solutions, and we should be ready to go. And there we have it. Package is restored and we are ready to go. So first thing off, to change the application name and ID, we'll start with the iOS project. We'll come in here, select on the drop down, and double click info.plst. This will open up more information about the application, including the name, version, and build number. So first things first, let's go ahead and change the application name to something like Test App, and we can also change the company name as well. So this is all recommended for you guys to do with your own application template. That way it's unique to what you have. So starting here with the company name, we will want to put in your company name. So this example here, we'll be putting in OD Applications. And also too, you'll want to be putting in your app name at the end. So in this example, we're using the app name Test App. And you guys would want to keep them all lowercase with no spaces. Now with the version number, just keep it as 1 and 1 for the build. If you have not published the app, if you've already published the app, and you're going to want to change these accordingly, incrementally, as you update those apps. So for example, this would become a 2, and your build number also would become a 2. But for this example, since we haven't published an app, we'll just go ahead and leave it at 1 for now, until we get our first app published, and then we'll be changing these as we update. So now moving on to Android, as iOS has been completed, we can go ahead and leave all of this already as is. There's no reason to change it. We'll get into the signing of these applications in a later video, but for now let's go ahead and continue on with the Android. So selecting down the drop down, what you want to do is go ahead and right click on the Android project solution, and then come in here to where it says options. So we'll want to go into the options of the Android project itself. Now we can already see it puts us into the assembly name, so let's come in here to the main settings and go through the ones that we need to particularly pick out. Great. So this is here, the Android application. This is where we're going to be changing it for our name. So just like in the last example where we had Test App, we're going to want to keep the same format as iOS to Android. So this will become com.odapplications, which is our company name. And then also here we're going to have the app name, which is Test App for this example. And also too, we have the version number and the version name. So we can go ahead and change these accordingly. This would be the version, and this is the build. So this is like the build number, and this is the version. Pretty simple. We can always leave this the way it is. It's all set up appropriately, and simply select on OK. And just like that, we have now changed the app name and the build identifier and app ID for both Android and iOS projects. We will continue on now in the next upcoming tutorials and actually going through and connecting these different apps to both Firebase, OneSignal, App Center. We'll show you how to customize the different pages and so on and so forth in the next tutorials. So be sure to continue on to those videos at your leisure.